Mr. Paul Rudy is standing by. Hello there, sir. How are you? Looking great as always.
Mark, I have a graphic request. Can you make that truck, that Ford truck in your graphic, can you make it silver, please?
Sure. Do you want me to put El Cajon on it?
Please, because you know no one treats you better. Mark, thank you very much. We are out here at Cathedral Catholic for the Cox Communication Game of the Week. This is the 5 p.m. Prep Picks Report, more affectionately referred to as the PrePR. It's brought to you by the Bill Howell Family Companies. Why? Because they know how. The matchup looks like this, folks. 1 and 2 Helix coming in to take on 2 and 1 Cathedral. Kickoff at 7 p.m. We'll also have live cameras at a lot of different locations. We'll be bringing you highlights from 32 games, but that game at the top of the screen, that Mission Hills-Carlsbad game, that has taken on a whole new meaning with the tragic, sudden, unexpected death of defensive line coach Eric Kwame. We'll be hearing from Rick Willis in that. Plus, we'll be at, as I mentioned, 32 ball games tonight on the 11 o'clock edition of the Prep Picks Report. Right now, I'd like to introduce my cohort for the evening. He is a former Charger. He is a former NFL Teacher of the Year. He is a former high school football coach. He is a former author. And now he is a PPR analyst. Please, everybody, a warm welcome for Bert Grossman. Bert, how you doing?
Good. A lot of formers in that.
Smile, Bert.
I am. See, I'm smiling.
All right, we have 2 pieces of video. Let's start with the Cathedral piece of video. Well, tell me something about the Dons that I don't already know.
I think the stability of the program. I mean, you look at it, Sean Doyle's probably been here with his staff for close to 15, 20, 30 years. Same staff, same system. They run it through the youth. These kids come here and they're pretty much like a machine. I mean, it's almost like they have a 12th, 13th man just because of their familiarity with the system.
They come in knowing the playbook.
Absolutely.
They know where to line up. All right, so Robbie Owens is bringing his Helix. Scotty's. We were talking about this. If Helix falls to 1 and 3, do they drop out of the top 10?
It's hard to say. I mean, if you look at the 2 losses they've had, the first one's to a top 5 team in Arizona in the state. The other one's to a top 15 team in California in the state. So I wouldn't take that away from them. They don't schedule patches. Murder schedule, and they have their quarterback coming in next week.
All right. So before we go, you told me something. I've learned something new about you today. You played at a private school. When did your high school football team play football?
What year? Oh, Sunday. I thought you were going to say what year. Don't do that to me.
Sunday mornings?
Sunday mornings at 10 to 12.
Why?
We would go to Mass, and then we'd follow that up by the football game. I have no idea. But there was no parties after the game.
That almost seems sacrilegious.
It was horrible.
All right, we'll have more from Bert coming up in just a bit. Eric Parker, the assistant coach at Helix, will join us. And plus, we'll hear from John Soderman, the entire PPR pre-show crew. Right now, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more 5 p.m. news right after these important commercial words.